no bearing on race, my white publicist said. True love is never affected by color. I curbed the flashes of me crashing across the table to knock his blonde skin from Manhattan to Montego Bay to bear witness to the bloody beatings of brown boys accused of the homosexual crime of buggery. Amidst these newfangled fads and fallacies, this new age claim that sexual and racial freedom has finally come for all, these underinformed, self-congratulating, pseudo-intellectual utterances reflect how apolitical the left has become. It is now commonplace to hear young activists say terms like lesbian and black come across as confrontational. Tongue and courage tied with fear, I am at once livid, ashamed, and paralyzed by the neoconservatism breeding malicious amongst us. Gay, lesbian, liberal, bisexual, transgender, ally, questioning, two-spirit, non-gender conforming. Every year we add a new category. Yet every day I become more afraid to say black or woman. Every day, under the pretense of unity, I swallow something I should have said about the epidemic of AIDS in Africa or the violence against teenage girls in East New York. Even in friendly conversation, I have to rein in that bell hooksian urge to kill motherfuckers who say stupid shit to me. All day, bitter branches of things I cannot say out loud sprout deviant from my neck. Fuck you, you fucking racist, sexist turd. Fuck you for crying about homophobia while you exploit the desperation of undocumented immigrants to clean your hallways, bathe your children, cook your dinner for less than you spend on a tax-deductible lunch. I want to scream out loud. All oppression is connected, you dick. At the heart of every political action in history stood the Dykes, who were feminists, the anti-racists, who were gay rights activists, the men who believed crossing gender barriers could only make our community stronger. And as the violence against us increases, where are the LGBT centers in those neighborhoods where the assaults occur most frequently? And as the tide of the American Supreme Court changes, where are the marches to support a woman's right to an abortion? AIDS was once a reason for gay white men to act up. Now, their indifference spells the death of straight black women and imprisoned Latino boys. Apparently, if the tragedy does not immediately impact you, you don't give a fuck. A revolution once pregnant with expectation flounders. The faces that now represent us have begun to look like the ones who used to burn crosses and beat bulldaggers and fuck faggots up the ass with loaded guns. The companies that sponsor these events do not respect the way we live or love or dance or pray. For all these landmarks we celebrate, we are nothing but niggers and faggots and minstrel references for jokes created on the funny pages of a white heteronormative world. The current leftist manifesto is a corporate agenda, and outside that agenda, young boys are swallowing semen so they can pay for dinner. A woman is beaten every 12 seconds. Every 2 minutes, a girl is raped somewhere in America. And while we stand here well-dressed and rejoicing, in India, in China, in South fucking America, a child cuts the cloth to construct your new shirt. You gather round, ye fags and dykes and trannies and all those of us committed to radical social change. We are not simply at a political crossroads. We are buried knee-deep in the quagmire for a battle for our very humanity. The powers that have always been have already come for the Jew, the communist, the trade unionist, and the terrorist. The time to act is now. Now, while there are still ways we can fight these motherfuckers. Now, because the rights we have left are so very few. Now, because it is the right thing to do. Now, before you open the door to find they have finally come for you.